Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash, double honor to the apostles, the elders. Salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and in sincerity. This lesson will be entitled, Heaven is a Place on Earth. Lord will, you are edified. This video was inspired by a statement the captain of GMS London made, and I call him Captain because, of course, that's his nickname, okay? And his page is GMS UK. The N is not two. And also, this video is entitled End Times. Let's go.
Found anymore in heaven. What does heaven represent? Rulerships, man. When you read the scriptures, you read about the heavens. That's in Corinthians as well. Paul talks about what the third heaven. You got the earth. The earth is heaven. Remember? Don't you remember that song that went you went like this? You went, ooh, heaven is a place on earth.
And that's the point. That's the focal point of this lesson. A spiritual statement that the Zaquan made, okay? Heaven is a place on earth. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 16. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment. So what is the place, or what is this place under the sun? Earth, okay? That wickedness was there and the place of righteousness. Now, once Yahweh's kingdom is established, okay, earth will be that paradise again. Earth will be classified as that place of righteousness. That iniquity was there, okay? All right, now, this is going into how Jacob received the blessing from our forefather, Isaac. Okay, and this blessing brought upon what? The kingdom of heaven, which is a dominion, which is a rulership, also classified as heaven on earth. Okay, whose heaven? The Israelites' heaven, beginning with the elect. All right, now this is Genesis 27, Genesis 27, verse 28. Therefore, the Most High give thee of the dew of heaven and the fatness of the earth and plenty of corn and wine. You know what? Let's start at verse 26. And his father Isaac said unto him, referring to Jacob, come near now and kiss me, my son. And he came near and kissed him, and he smelled the smell of his raiment, and blessed him and said, see, the smell of my son is as the smell of a field which the Lord Yahweh hath blessed. Therefore the Most High give you of the dew of heaven, and the fatness of the earth, and plenty of corn and wine. Let people serve thee, and nations bow down to thee. Be Lord over your brethren, and let thy mother's sons bow down to thee. Cursed be everyone that cursed thee, and blessed be he that blessed thee. And it came to pass, as soon as Isaac had made an end of blessing Jacob, and Jacob was yet scarce gone out from the presence of Isaac his father, that Esau his brother came in from hunting. Okay? Jacob received this blessing, the kingdom of heaven. All right? Now, this proves that Isaac all right, was Yahushua, or Salakia. Yahushua was Isaac, because Isaac had the authority to give Jacob a dominion, a rulership, a blessing. Okay? And like the focal point of this lesson, our heaven, okay, will be exercised on earth. All right? Meaning our rulership, our dominion, which by default, if it's our heaven, therefore it's hell for the Edomites and these other nations. Okay? Heaven is a place on earth. All right? And we are awaiting our heaven. Psalm 110 verse 1, the Lord Yahweh said unto my Lord Yahushua, sit you at my right hand until I make your enemies your footstool. All right? Once this happens, okay, our heaven will be a place on earth. We will no longer be in Esau's kingdom. Okay? Now, Esau's kingdom or Esau's heaven is hell for us. All right? This is Luke 16 and 19. There was a certain rich man, which was clothed in purple and fine linen, and fared sumptuously every day. Now, this rich man, all right, is going into symbolic meaning, okay, referring to the nobility of Edom, referring to their rulership, okay. And there was a certain beggar named Lazarus. Now, Lazarus, all right, is symbolic for the nation of Israel, which was laid at his gate full of sores. Okay? Full of sores, meaning what? The curses. The curses being applied on our nation. Okay? The curses being applied on our nation. Okay? While we are in Esau's rulership. And desiring to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table. Moreover, the dogs, referring to these other nations, which are joint heirs with Esau in Esau's rulership, came and licked his sores, meaning what? These other nations profited from the curses that is being exercised on our nation. Okay, and it came to pass that the beggar died and was carried by the angels into Abraham's bosom. The rich man also died and was buried. Now, Abraham's bosom is what? A symbolic meaning for our heaven. Okay, and in hell, he lifted up his eyes, being in torments, and see Abraham afar off and Lazarus in his bosom. Meaning what? We are being comforted. All right? We are being comforted. Why? Because this is a representation for our heaven. And heaven is a condition played out on earth. Okay? And he cried and said, Father Abraham, have mercy on me and send Lazarus, that he may dip the tip of his finger in water and cool my tongue, for I am tormented in this flame. Meaning what? The nobility of Edom trickling down to every Edomite based on the lineage of their fathers, all right, will be in hell. Why? Because during the kingdom of heaven, okay, we will have the authority. This is our heaven. and hell for Esau and the other nations. But Abraham said, son, remember that thou in thy lifetime, meaning what? Now, when you were in your kingdom, okay, y'all thrived, okay? And so by default, it was hell for all the Israelites. But Abraham said, son, remember that you in your lifetime received the good things, thy good things, and likewise Lazarus evil things. But now he is comforted and you are tormented. Meaning what? You are in hell because you are in his heaven. Okay? And beside all this, between us and you, there is a great gulf fixed. All right? And that great gulf fixed meaning what? An opening. Symbolic for a separation. So that they which would pass from here to you cannot, neither can they pass to us that would come from there. All right? Which further proves that separation. Okay? And this parable supports our heaven being exercised on earth. This is 2nd Ezra 2:42. I, Ezra, saw upon the Mount Zion a great people, whom I could not number, and they all praised the Lord with songs. Verse 43. And in the midst of them there was a young man of a high stature, referring to Yahushua, taller than all the rest, showing you that this kingdom or the kingdom of heaven is Yahushua's kingdom, okay? And he will be exalted or esteemed the most. And under him you will have King David. And upon every one of their heads he set crowns and was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly, all right? And this is the kingdom of heaven, all right, being exercised on earth. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of the Most High. Now are they crowned and receive palms. Right. All right. Hence the kingdom of heaven. Then said I unto the angel, What young person is it that crown them and give them palms in their hands? So he answered and said unto me, It is the Son of the Most High, whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord. All right. And the end result for the elect is what? The kingdom of heaven, being those first fruits. Okay? Now, prior to this prophecy happening, okay, what happens first? Revelation 21 and verse 1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, okay, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea, okay? Now, this new heaven is referring to what? What is this new heaven referring to? The kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of Yahushua, all right? Which is heaven for the Israelites, beginning with the elect, and hell for these other nations. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven, meaning what? Descending from those chariots, all right, being saved from the destruction. Okay? And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men. All right? And he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and the Most High himself shall be with them and be their power. Okay? This new heaven is referring to our rulership. And guess what? We will have a new earth. The same earth, but a better earth. Okay? Matthew 26 and verse 29. Now this is going on during the Passover. Okay? Let's start at verse 25. Then Judas, which betrayed him, referring to Yahushua, answered and said, Master, is it I? He said unto him, Thou hast said, meaning what? You have said. And as they were eating, Yahushua took bread and blessed it and brake it and gave it to the disciples and said, Take, eat, this is my body. And he took the cup and gave thanks and gave it to them, saying, Drink ye all of it. Verse 28, For this is my blood of the New Testament, which is shed for many for the remission of sins. All right, beginning with the elect of Israel. Verse 29, But I say unto you, I will not drink henceforth of this fruit of the vine until that day when I drink it new with you in my Father's kingdom. All right. Father's kingdom is symbolic for the kingdom of heaven. The blessing that our forefather Jacob received. All right. Which will be exercised on earth. Okay. Daniel 7 and 18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom. How so? By the hand of Yahushua. And possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. And this kingdom, our kingdom, will be established / exercised on earth. Verse 27, And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints. Given how? We will receive the kingdom, okay, our heaven from our Lord and Savior, Yahushua. Shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions shall serve and obey him. All right? And all dominions, all right, will catch hell. Why? Because it is our heaven. Okay? Last precept. This is Matthew 6 and verse 9. After this manner, therefore pray ye. Now this is Yahushua speaking. How do you know? Because the words are written and read. All right. Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. So once Yahweh establishes the kingdom of heaven, all right, via Yahushua or through Yahushua, okay, his will be done on earth as it is in heaven. And by default, our heaven is hell for the other nations, beginning with Edom. Lord will, you are edified. Shalom.